Hi, I'm Ollie and I don't know how to cook. And this is my second time creating a cooking show. How, you may be thinking, and why? Because I love chaos.
I mean, it looks like a pizza.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel.
And suffering.
Please don't kill me.
No, I'm just kidding. I love food and I love being around food. I may not be able to cook well, but I do enjoy creating food-related content, which is why I am so glad to have worked with Daniela for my field placement. She is an Italian chef, and together we created a cooking show called Italy at Home with Daniela Zafara. I was the videographer slash editor along with my friends Saraj and Sreyas. We spent the first week doing pre-production work like research and coming up with ideas for the other episodes. And throughout the entire placement, we created 4 different episodes: antipasto, cannoli, pasta, and ingredient shopping in Toronto. We filmed the first 3 episodes in Daniela's kitchen. I was in charge of the main camera and Saraj and Sreyas kind of took turns with the B-roll camera. We basically filmed the entire day per episode, and then we spent the rest of the week editing and brainstorming for our next videos. Editing as a group was interesting. I'm used to just editing by myself, and I'm sure a lot of people are, but honestly, group editing is a lot of fun. We all get to chip in to make the video better. And we did eventually figure out our own system, like Sreyas would do the rough cut, I would do the transitions, graphics, and fine-tuning, and Saraj would do the color grading. And sometimes I would be working on one episode while the others were editing a different episode. It all worked out. And of course, I have to mention the biggest perk of this placement, which is getting to eat the food after filming. All the dishes tasted so good. Daniela is an amazing chef. I also tried some dishes I've never tried before, like cannoli, which is a pastry dessert filled with ricotta and chocolate. It's just the right amount of sweetness and quite filling too. I loved it, we all loved it. Oh, and I'd like to talk about the Toronto episode because it was a different type of episode and also the most fun to film. So for our previous episodes, we used my Z6 II and a Canon DMK4 that Daniela rented out from Common Studio. But for this episode, instead of the Canon, we used Daniela's iPhone, mostly because we thought 2 cameras out in the public would be a bit too much, but also because we wanted to use a gimbal. And Daniela was planning on getting a gimbal for her phone anyway, so it was perfect. This was basically an ingredient shopping episode. And we visited 4 different places: the cheese boutique, a general marketplace, a butcher shop, and a seafood store. Honestly, this episode felt more like a travel vlog with some friends, which was great. It was a lot of fun. So we visit all these places, we finish filming and come back, and then it's our editing day. And I find out that there is no audio in any of the Nikon files. Like, I couldn't hear anything. There was literally nothing. Which was so weird because Saraj monitored the sound with his earphones and it was recording. Like, he could hear the recording, but yeah, we still have no idea what happened and how this even happened. But it's okay, like, we figured out a way to make it work. We decided to make this a voiceover episode instead. So we chose the music, picked out all the footage that we liked, and then we put them together. And then Daniela recorded a voiceover based on that. I loved how flexible she was with everything, and I feel like giving us that creative freedom really helped us with this kind of problem solving and creating the best work we can at whatever situation. Also, did I mention how much fun it is to work with her? Like, she is hilarious, great sense of humor. I don't think there wasn't a day we weren't laughing. Also, getting to work with Saraj and Sreyas was a lot of fun too, because we were already good friends before the placement. Amazing experience, I highly recommend it. For our next project, I think we should do another cooking show. Korea at Home with Ollie and Jung.
No.